We have extracted a turd from the pipe. Yeah.
Okay, that's in.
It's still warm, but the rain is here, so it is what it is. Anyway, today we're back to electrical. We got some more materials that we needed to continue on our little punch list and then kind of finish things out. So first thing I was going to work on is the island here, putting the new UF cable underground and then running it all the way to the panel. So my thoughts are, we have 2 Romex in the ground, so I'm going to tie or tape some of the UF cable, which is over there, to one of the Romex, pull it through, run it all the way to the box, and then pull it all the way back out. Measure it 2 more times, because we got 2 dishwashers and a garbage disposal. We're gonna run them all separate. And then we'll cut the 3 lengths, so we'll cut 2 more lengths, and then the other Romex, we'll tape all 3 of those to it, and then we can pull all 3 of them through at one time. And hopefully that works. That's kind of my plan. We'll probably end up pulling it from that side this way, because we won't have to pull as much. If we pull this way, we have to pull it all through. If we pull it that way, we only have to pull enough to get it to the island here. So I got it all down, the original stuff. So I'm gonna open up my UF cable here. We'll get it taped to the one and we'll pull it through and see if this doesn't work. Hopefully, our conduit is it's 1.5 inches, so it should hopefully be big enough to run those through. It's big enough as far as space goes. Hopefully it's big enough as far as that heavy duty, thick, not pliable wire goes. All right, so we're gonna try the Gorilla Tape. Probably not gonna be able to take it back off, but we can always cut it. All right, so I'll go the other side. Try to find that one. It got caught. Shoot. All right, so I had to call the professional out here to help me out. to get this done. So we ran our wires over to the panel, and we had to, whoops, you guys can't see because of the white and the light. We had to put our string line back through, and we got the string line tied around the 3 wires, and we kind of got the head of it kind of somewhat smooth in hopes that we can pull this through now. So I guess we'll go for it. Worst case, we got an empty pipe. Best case, we got 3 wires through. So here we go. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Just gotta make it past that bin.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Can I pull it back my way for a second?
Yeah.
There we go.
Good?
Yeah.
Nope. Is it going?
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Okay. This is really tight.
It's just going slow, but
Yeah. Try to speed it best you can.
2 feet.
Probably all we need.
Huh?
I said that's probably all we need. I think I'm at the elbow now. I can't quite see it. Oh, and it's tight. Shoot. Are you pushing?
No, do you want me to?
Yeah, push. Oh, there it is. Come on. Ah, ah. We have extracted a turd from the pipe.
You want to pull a little bit more, or you good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's in.
Woo! Well, just as we got that through, we usually don't see this too often. I don't know if I can get it to show up there. In the middle of the day. See, it's 2:30. Deer up there at the hunting plot.
All right, so next up, when I was wiring up the outlets, I realized that we messed up on the bedroom. We messed up on that bedroom over there and the master. We need to run 14.3 wire for a switched outlet, and we ran 14.2. So we got the 14.2 pulled. That bedroom over there, we just wired it up without switched outlets. If we have extra wire, we might go back and add a switched outlet or 2. Actually, this is for a half switched outlet. So full switched outlet, we do have those. Those are fine with 14.2. If you want like top half switch, bottom half on all the time, that's where you need a 14.3 wire. So we got to run that from the switch over to the outlets. So instead of going through the walls like we did the first time, we're just going to make it easy. Go up and over the trusses so that we don't have to pull as much wire and we don't have to fuss with it as much. And we use these wide, deep boxes on these because we thought we were going to have more wires. At this point, it's probably not necessary, but we're just going to leave it because it's already in there. And it's easier than redoing it. See the hole there? All right, so now we got to run the same wire, that 14.3, from this outlet to the other outlet. I'm just gonna go down and around. We go. All right, so for the switched outlets that we just ran, being that they're now tied into the switch and that's where they're getting power from, they switch circuits. They're no longer on the outlet circuit for the master bedroom like they were before. They're gonna be on the light circuit, which means this, we have to get power now to the outlet circuit. So this here says master 1, which was these ones. So we just ran from the panel to that box and then we tied everything in. Since those are not there now, we need power to those outlets, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then those two were 9, 10, which you can have. But now we're only gonna have 8. So I need to run a power wire from the panel up and over down to that one that's in the wall over there. And then I took that box apart because I had already made that box out. And then we'll remake that box. And then that should be it over here. I have to restaple some of these wires, which I'll do. And then I can make up that switch box and that switch box over there. All right, good morning. We are back at it. So I did not film yesterday afternoon. I wired up the attic, all lights and the outlets. I did the last couple switch boxes. I have 3 more, but I wanted to make sure that we had all the wires to those ones. One of them is the living room that you can see behind me, the laundry room, by the garage door, which we have to run a wire to the garage for garage lights. So that one can't be wired. And then I got this living room one over here, which I can't remember if I needed to run one more wire or not. So those are the only 3 that aren't done. But today I am working on our lights. So we have to wire up all our lights. We weren't going to do that until just before drywall, but for the inspection we have to do it. So we went ahead and ordered our lights, 6-inch LED lights. And they have this control box, junction box. So to get this set up, Tina's actually working on it right now. We had to go buy these clamps for our wire. So we're just popping out this knockout and then putting a clamp in there. Tighten the clamp down, and then it comes with these, instead of the wire nuts, it comes with these push-in connectors. I don't know how well you can see that, but the wire basically just gets pushed in there,
3. Neutral, hot, and ground. And then our wires that we already ran will get plugged into those as well. And then, so Tina's doing that, and then she's also putting in for me 2 screws. That's how we're gonna attach them. I'm just using some panhead screws that I had lying around because I don't have anything else. And those should be just fine. So she's assembling these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start wheeling around, and we'll start getting them installed.
69 more to go.
All right, so we're up here with these lights, light housing junction boxes, and just kind of finding the best spot for it. We got plenty of room with the cable. All right, so this one's incredibly difficult because of the location. Just feed our wires through. Now we'll feed the wires through. Leave them really long. It makes it easier to trim the wires back. All right, now I'll pull it back out so just a little bit of the wire is exposed inside the box, and tighten it down. And then we'll stuff the wires in the box. Close it up, and 68 more to go. Tina's gonna jump up on the ladder, and she's gonna start doing some too. Right, Tina?
Mm-hmm.
That was not a yes, mm-hmm. That was a mm-hmm for the camera. and I'm not gonna do it.
Well, that is time consuming. We are about a third of the way there. I think I got like 25 of them done. I have been doing the ceiling fans while I'm at it. So there's one there. There's a light, chandelier light there. And the ceiling fan in this bedroom here. So those are done as well. But yeah, it's just a little bit time consuming. So the other thing I did, I don't think I said it earlier. I did rerun the wire last night for the smoke detectors. Sorry, it's dark as you saw, it was raining. But I reran those, I wired those boxes up. So those are good to go. But we'll just keep plugging along on these lights. And it'll seem a little bit faster once I get into the rooms because there's only, like, the bathroom's got 6, that bedroom's got 5, office got 3, pantry's got 3. So we'll start. It's still going to take a while, but it'll seem like I'm making more progress once we get there. I think Tina counted there was 77 that we needed to do. So I'm just going to keep plugging along.
Put it in your hand?
No!
You wanna watch it hop?
Woo! It's right there!
Why don't you get it? I don't know, you gotta find it. Hopped away.